Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. First carry now for McFadden. He's still on his feet. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Darren McFadden, 78 yards. And the Seahawks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosion to start the game.
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, it's Young. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a first down throw for Young. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A 24-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that flag accepted. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now a run with McFadden. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. McFadden again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone. And that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
He's going to air one out.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. They'll run with Jackson.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Justin Jefferson from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Young into the slide, and he's got a first down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Young to throw it.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane.
Partner, I think this one won awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run behind center with Connor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Jackson.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Following the interception, Young sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Picked by the Hall of Famer, Mel Blount.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Connor on first down, able to take this one forward for about 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's got his big tight end here. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now Jackson.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the 49er hands team does its job. But gutsy call there. Yea's at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll go to Barkley again. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Here's Steve Young. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. 40 yards.
And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Down Jackson. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's McFadden. There's the stiff arm. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Darren McFadden, his second touchdown of the night.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, Young. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop the...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head.
Point after, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Micah Parsons.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Young working out of the gun. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Now Young. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.